guys. How y'all doing? We're back for another video. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Wednesday. I almost said Tuesday. Thank y'all for coming in. Hope y'all had having a wonderful Wednesday. Aside from it being freezing cold. Ciao. But let's go ahead and get into the video because we do have a couple topics that we do have to discuss. All right. Let's get it. Everything said in this video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. Okay, let's get it on up here. All right. Heavenly and Quad did an interview with Big Tigger Morning Show. We're going to look at just a little bit of it, okay? It says, when Phaedra Parks left Married to Medicine, she didn't have much to say about the ladies. It said, now the ladies are responding. So let's get on into what they had to say.
Season 11 exited. Somebody was notably missing from the reunion show. And notably had some comments about y'all. Phaedra called, quote, demonic minions of hell and trash, talking about the cast.
Well, you know what? I am running for Congress, so I love Phaedra. She's a very decent and honorable woman that that you need to listen to sometimes when she's telling the truth. So at that point, I'm just gonna give it the quiet because I don't have anything good to say.
But was she telling the truth?
No, she was not. She was not. We I think that Phaedra had met her match over here and she couldn't handle it. That's all that was. And I'm just saying that just to say it. She could not compete. I think she's used to people being different. And when she got here, she couldn't handle us.
Why?
We too much bosses for her.
What's that, sweetheart? What's that, baby? What I would love for you guys to do for all your luxury car rentals, go ahead and go down to ATL Exotic and Luxury Car Rentals.
What is it? ATL
for your
what?
proms. Yeah, ATL Exotic and
I'm
Luxury
still
Car
waiting on
Rentals
the
for your
doctor.
proms
I'm
and your
still waiting
weddings
on
and
the
all of
doctor.
things. That's what I'm going to tell the people they
We
should
gonna
be
keep going.
They got all type of nice cars. They got Ferraris and everything down there. They got Rolls Royces and all the things down there.
It stars on the ceiling. I just noticed the stars.
They got all the
You know
things.
what? But I love Phaedra and I love you
Me
ladies,
too.
and I wish it would have worked between you
She's a
all.
great lady. No hard feelings at all. Seriously.
Well,
I
I
think
gotta
she's
say
wonderful. I'm glad she's where she's at, and I think she's happy.
Yeah.
And I wanted to piggyback off that. I think things will work if you want to be there. If you come in with an exit strategy, then your heart is not in there anyways. So that's just, and I mean, that's in all relationships.
And we're not mad at it at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
So
No.
Good.
She served her purpose.
Okay, good.
Season 11 exited. Somebody was.
So y'all see what they had to say. So they were being messy, of course. Heavenly, she's trying to tread lightly on what she says about Phaedra, because Phaedra's already given her a warning in terms of saying, watch what you say, and like keep my name out of your mouth, because I have people that pretty much can stop your ass from winning the election, and some other things can stop your business. Like she said, she got people out here in these streets. So y'all know Phaedra don't play like that, honey. So Phaedra says she got people in the streets. You better believe her. So Dr. Heavenly says that Phaedra Parks served her purpose after exiting Married to Medicine to return to the Real Housewives franchise. Okay, so they didn't want her on the show anyway. I feel like they maybe were intimidated by her just slightly, because Phaedra, she does have her own money. She is her own boss. She lives just as lavish as the rest of them, and she can run with the rest of them. She can spend money just like them. So somebody else coming in the door where they really didn't have anything on her except for the fact that she was divorced from Apollo, and they used that against her on the show in terms of bringing Apollo and his new wife on the show, which then caused some tension to where Phaedra and Apollo's now wife, or now ex-wife, because they just divorced, Shireen, almost got into a whole fist fight because of an argument about Apollo. So yeah, it was a hot ass mess. So, and coincidentally, Heavenly is the one that brought that mess into fruition. So yeah, Heavenly actually invited Apollo and his wife onto the show unbeknownst to Phaedra, which then caused some tension, because she like, okay, I agreed to come on the platform. Why are you inviting them? Clearly it was to cause drama, and they did succeed at that. So that's what they had to say. Heavenly is trying to tread lightly on her words because she wants to win this little election for this political thing that she's running for. But child, again, I'm not voting for her. So moving right along. Stefon Diggs, honey. Stefon Diggs has found himself in some more trouble. Now, I told you guys 2 other women have already come out to say that they have Stefon Diggs' child, and the kids are about 2 months apart. 2 women have already had their children rather, by Stefon Diggs. Now, another woman is out saying that she is pregnant with possible twins by Stefon Diggs. Now, y'all know Cardi is also pregnant, set to be due January, February-ish. Child, this don't stop. This nigga is slinging dick everywhere. Like, damn. Can you sit down somewhere for a little bit? So shout out to the bitch Gossip. It says that our word is that Stefon Diggs got Kiki Barber, the same girl that said, Kiki, are you with me on the Drake album? Okay, so this is Kiki, honey, the Kiki from the song. Says that Stefon Diggs got Kiki Barber pregnant. She is Drake's ex-girlfriend and referred to her in the song In My Feelings, you know, the Kiki song. So y'all can see the stomach out there. They're saying that Stefon Diggs is the father of said child. All right. Y'all see that? She's a pretty girl. He does have a type. So they said everything we know about Kiana Barber, they call her Kiki for short, aka Kiki from Drake's In My Feelings video. Okay. She got body and all of that too. But that is who they're saying Stefon Diggs' new baby mama is. So he has 2 other girls, like I said, that he just welcomed 2 children by. 1 each from these 2 women, and they all favor him. Like, he does have a type. And of course, y'all know Cardi is waiting for her baby to come, and now they're saying that this Kiki individual is pregnant with twins, and the father of her kids is Stefon Diggs. So if Cardi is okay with this, I don't know what their relationship status is or what it is that they've discussed in terms of him seeing other people while being with her. I don't know, but it's crazy that you would leave Offset and be with this nigga here who was doing the same shit Offset was doing. How are you okay with that? It just seems so unorganized, unethical, on everything. Okay, shit. Moving right along. Like, he gonna have about more kids than Nick Cannon if he don't slow down, for real. And you're out here sleeping with all these women unprotected, sir. You might want to run by the clinic right quick too to see if you got some bumps down there that's unexplainable. But let's get into the next topic. While we're talking about Drake, we mentioned him, so we might as well go ahead and get into what is going on with Drake. All right, he cannot take his L to save his life. Now, y'all know he lost his case against Kendrick Lamar, where he sued him for the They Not Like Us song. All right. So now Drake has filed an appeal to reopen his defamation suit against UMG after a judge dismissed the case. Now, y'all know he did not like the song. He's saying that, Drake was messing around with young girls. Y'all know he referenced that in the song, They Not Like Us. Okay. And it's probably a minor. Y'all remember that? So yeah, Drake was feeling a way about that, and he rushed to go and file a lawsuit. Now, this is the first that I've seen where someone is in a beef. Okay, where someone's in a beef with another rapper, or rappers are in beef with each other, and you lose said beef, and then you go file a lawsuit because you're in your feelings. Like, no, that's not what you do. Like, you take your L and sit your ass down. But anywho, let's get into it. So they said Drake is not going down without a fight, said that he has appealed the judge's decision to throw out his defamation suit against Universal Music Group. Now, according to Billboard, it said that Drake and his legal team filed the motion to appeal just weeks after a judge shut his case down. Said that as we previously reported earlier this month, the judge felt like the case had no basis, given that Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us was a rap diss and not meant to be taken as law. It says that the judge also called out Drake for being mad at the derogatory lyrics in the song, but saying that his own defaming lyrics against Kendrick in his own diss. Now, it says that it's very unclear what basis Drake's legal team is going to argue in the appeal due to them not giving their reason in the court documents. Now, it says that it will be revealed, though, in later briefings at the appeals courts. All right. This shit is so stupid. Drake, you are looking more and more sissified behind this bullshit. Okay, for real. I'm telling you, no one else does this but you. But rep for Drake told Billboard on Wednesday, which is today, this confirms our intent to appeal, and we look forward to the Court of Appeals reviewing that filing in the coming weeks. Said that, what do you guys think about this? This says that, are y'all here for Drake fighting for this, or do you guys think that he should just go ahead and take his L? I think he should go ahead and take the L. Period. I mean, you suing and it's stupid as hell. Okay, like, you're really looking like a punk right now. Okay, it's looking like if you get into another beef or diss with somebody else and you lose, you're gonna hurry up to the court and go try to sue them because you feel like your ego is bruised in some type of way. Okay, That's what it's giving. All right. I'm about not to be a fan of yours no more, Drake. But it's kind of hard because you do make good music. But on the other side, you are a bitch ass nigga. And I gotta say that right here. All right, but moving right along, let's get into some Married to Medicine news. Well, prior Married to Medicine castmate, because she's not anymore, but she was on the show. Sweet Tea. All right, she's giving us some tea about what's going on right now with her. Okay, she has some very shocking news. So Married to Medicine Letitia Sweet Tea Lunsford shares that she has been furloughed from her government job. Okay, woo, honey, let's get into it. Cause they're eating her ass up in the comments, Lord. Okay, who they eating her up in the comments? But let's get into what she had to say. Shout out from Housewives from a Housewife.
Y'all know I've been furloughed from the government, but luckily I have my husband to fall back on. I'm thankful. I'm blessed. And I can't complain. I can't complain. Of course, he is using me. I am in the office at times. But I'm just second pair of ears and eyes for him, and just kind of getting things done if need be. Make sure I'm communicating with folks in the office for him because he's super busy. But I'm thankful that I have Burger to fall back on. As y'all know, I've been furloughed from the government, but luckily I have my husband to fall back on. I'm thankful. I'm blessed. And I can't complain. I can't complain. Of course, he is using me. I am in the office at times. But I'm just second pair of ears and eyes for him, and just kind of getting things done if need be. Make sure I'm communicating with folks in the office for him because he's super busy. But I'm thankful that I have Burger to fall back on. As y'all.
So you guys know she had a job with the military or through the military. She's I think she retired military, and she still has a job that she works through the military, and she's letting everyone know that she's been furloughed from her job. So she's working at the office down there with Dr. G or Dr. Greg, which is her husband. He is a psychiatrist. And he does have his own office there. So she's there helping maybe like answer phones and maybe set up appointments, things like that. Kind of like his lover and his secretary working 7 days of the week. Kind of like that, like Mary J. Blige said. So so thankfully, she said she does have her husband to fall back on. So he is giving her something to do so she don't feel like, oh my God, I've been furloughed. What am I going to do with my life? So she kind of does have a job. But, child, they said they dropped the ball when he lost court. Really? People said that. They said he dropped the ball when he lost quad. Another person said, like many other federal workers. This person here says Gums and the rest. I don't want to laugh because I like her. Let me get it out. Hold on. Let me cough this laugh out. All right. Because I do like her and I do not want to laugh at this. So this person says, Gum and the restless, please, you've been fired from your job, sweetheart. You left that job when you went to marry. Hold on. When you went to marry to hell, why you not having that baby, yet you should be focusing on having a child? I didn't say it. Did y'all hear that? Wow. He called her Gums and the restless. What the? Oh my God. So they're telling her to use this time that she's been furloughed to focus on her child. Because the last video that I showed you guys, she's saying that she is not focused on trying to have a child right now. She's focused on her marriage right now. I'll be honest with you. This is probably going to be the best time for you to focus on having this baby. If you are not working, you are home, child. When Dr. G come home, honey, you have on your negligee, have dinner done, or maybe you can be dinner. Shit, I don't know. I'm trying to help you over here. And you guys, child, y'all should be trying a whole lot. Like, child, throughout whenever he comes home, set a little bag, okay? Fix you a little bag or like some little snacks and lunch or whatever. Bring him lunch to the job and have you on because it's cold now. You can have a trench coat on now. I'm just telling you some shit I would do. Put you on a trench coat with some cute little, a teddy or some negligee up under there. Or just having you like a cute little sweatsuit with your negligee up under if you want to be cold. And girl, you can take your take your sweatsuit off and do what y'all gotta do in the office because he is the boss, right? He can tell his people, y'all take an early lunch, okay? Y'all can take an early lunch and lock the door, girl, and y'all can have lunch and be lunch, and go ahead and start making this baby. But She said she's not thinking about having no baby right now, when that was one of the basis of their, them getting married and or being together. Dr. G said he's giving her 2 years and he don't care about trying no more. But why she is putting this gap and or saying they're gonna wait, I don't know. People do what they want to do. Let me see if I can find a video where she says she ain't trying to do that right now, because it was not too long ago where she said it. Let's see. Where are you, sweet tea? Let's see.
And this, I love it. I ain't got no filter on or nothing. I ain't got no filter.
No, that ain't it. Let's see.
Am I still trying to have a baby with Gregory? I've been taking a break from that. Honestly, after getting off the show, we have decided to just really focus on our marriage. At first, I was kind of like, I was trying to do it right away. But honestly, with all the drama and all that, I just think that it's important for us to establish a solid foundation. And of course, I do want kids. I definitely do want a family. I love my niece and nephew. That's something that I really want. But in order to have a baby, you gotta have a solid foundation. You got to. Am I still trying to have a baby with Gregory?
Yeah, she's saying that she's going to focus on their marriage. I'll be honest, you could do both. And I'm not trying to tell nobody what to do. But if Dr. G wants to be a father and you're saying you want to be a mother, you put the baby emoji in his DMs, which got him excited. Like, oh my God, I got this woman who is into me and she wants the same thing I want. She wants kids as well. Maybe this might be it. Because y'all know that during the time that Quad was with Dr. G, he wanted a child and she wanted dogs. So now that they're not together, now she wants kids. Ain't that the weirdest shit? She didn't want kids at all when they were married. But now that she's not with Dr. G, it's like, oh my God, I want kids. Now that she's with King. So now that he's with someone who he actually wants to have children with, she's saying she want to have kids, but then she's saying, now I'm just focused on our marriage. Dr. G is who he's going to be. I'm just saying, he's a psychiatrist. He is really much so stuck in his ways. He's an older man. And there's not going to be much changing. Now, he can work on how he talks to you, because that definitely should be up here, because he is very much so disrespectful in his tone and his delivery in terms of how he speaks to her. So that can be worked on. All right. But in terms of trying to change him into this person so that you guys can later have kids, no, you don't really have that kind of time. Go ahead and have some marital therapy and let your therapist know these are the things that we really should work on. And y'all just work on those things while you're having marriage therapy. And also go ahead and start trying to have this child, because like I said, Dr. G is getting old. His sperm count is going to get lower and lower the older he gets. And then in terms of you, how many eggs, I don't know if she's frozen any eggs or not, but you may not be producing as many eggs. The older you get, your body is not going to be, as strong to carry a baby as it would be if you have it younger. Okay. I'm just saying, I'm not a doctor, but I just know I'm a mother. Shit, I had a child, so I know how this shit work. But you want to make sure that you definitely get in there and do what needs to be done. Dr. G wants a kid. This is the perfect time to do it. You're not working. You have all the time in the world. Okay. I would not be hanging out of that fucking office all day. I would be home with some negligee on, making dinner. By the time he come in the door, let him eat right quick, honey. And I'm gonna be right there, rubbing on his head while he eating, honey. And by the time he get done eating, he gonna be ready. Okay. All right. So prayers to them, child. I like her and I really want the best for them. That's all I got for that. Moving on, Brian McKnight, child. I'm tired of talking about him, but we do have more news on Brian McKnight, unfortunately. His ex-wife has spoken out. Okay. Julie McKnight. Shout out to Julie McKnight. Yeah, I like her. The girls are fighting. Shout out to them for this post. So Julie McKnight fires back at Brian McKnight, accuses Brian McKnight of fraud in the defamation case, child. Ooh, not fraud. Says that a signature on some court papers were forged. So she's saying that maybe Brian McKnight may be involved in forging some documents on some court papers. If he did that, that's going to throw his ass in jail where he might need to be. I think some jail time would be good for you, Brian, because you've been on some fuck shit for a long, long time. This is why your ass is canceled the fuck now. I'm sorry, y'all. Brian makes me mad. So I my mouth is a little potty mouth when Brian make me mad. But let's go ahead and get into this. All right. So Brian McKnight's $8.8 million win may not be a win after all. Now, according to YouTube attorney Pam, the law intellect, okay, that's Esquire, if you were wondering. New court filings show Julie McKnight has officially responded to her ex-husband's defamation lawsuit, and she's coming in strong. Come on in here strong, all right? Says in her filing, Julie asked the judge to set aside the default judgment Brian claimed online, said that she says that she was never personally served and that the signature on the proof of service is fraudulent. Let me find out, Brian. Ooh. Now, it goes on to say that the proof of service on file is fraudulent. The defendant did not sign the proof of service. So how is it that she was, how was there a win if she didn't even get no papers, no documents? And whoever signed the documents, if that's not her signature, and that's an easy fix, all they got to do is compare signatures to her ID and voila, right? So Pam Esquire also noted there's no signed $8.8 million order on the docket. So Brian, you out here, let me find out you lying. You frauding and lying? Oh, okay. It says that meaning that Brian's celebration might be premature. Now, Julie's move could completely undo the reported judgment if the court agrees that the service was improper or fraudulent. Translation means that the win is not official and this case is far from over. I like this for you, Julie, okay, because he treated her like shit. When I tell y'all he took her name off of their marital home and she didn't even know. Okay, so whenever he got ready to divorce her, he moved her into this small townhome versus allowing her to gain any properties that they got while they were married. So he was trying to literally cut her out of all the things that they built together when they were married. Plus, he treated her like shit, and he treated his kids like shit. And then he left her only to get with this Hawaiian lady and give her everything, including her children, who she had prior to being with Brian McKnight, meaning buying her kids cars and things like that, but ain't did shit for his own children, including naming one of her children that she had with him, Brian McKnight Jr., when he already had a son named Brian McKnight Jr., shit like that. So, Brian, I'm happy that you ain't gonna be getting shit. I'm happy that Julie is on your ass with this case, and I'm happy you ain't getting that $8 million, and I hope she sued you for defamation, and I hope the courts find out if this signature was forged and that you might have done it allegedly, and maybe lock your ass up and give you some jail time and or probation. Okay, yeah, and make you work and go down and pass out food at the food bank and make you go and pick up trash on the side of the road like prisoners have to do, and all the things that Brian McKnight probably wouldn't want to do because he think he's too good to do. That's what I would want the courts to make your stupid ass do, because I don't listen to you no more, and I'm not a fan of you no more. And yeah, that's how I feel. Okay, but that's all I have for this video. I will be popping back in with you guys because I do have a 3:15 meeting coming up, so I got to prepare for that. All right, and thankfully it ain't gonna be long, so praise the Lord, probably like a 20-30 meeting. Thank you, Jesus. All right, so let's get out of here, guys, so I can prepare for that. In the meantime, in between time, thank you guys for being here. All of my Caramellians, thank you to all of my content creators in the building. Thank you to my top flight mods, Truth TV Podcast, Tower, KBR, Sweet Essence, Scorpio Miss, and Rose Armstead. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate you. Love you guys down. Until the next video, please like the video, share the video, and subscribe if you've not done so. And bye.